There's only one station, the most music station.
RTM Radio. RTM Radio.
We've arrived at a great moment in time. It's
quitting time. Who says it's quitting time? I said it's quitting time. I was the foreman. I was the one says when it's quitting time in terror. Quitting time! Quitting time!
RTM Radio.
take this job and shove it.
I'm taking what they're giving 'cause I'm working for a living.
So this woman went to her, OBGYN and was getting a checkup, and the doctor was down working on her, and he got a look, and he's like, oh my God. He's like, you have the biggest vagina in the world. The biggest vagina in the world. And she's like, oh, I know, you don't have to say it twice. And he said, I didn't.
I work so hard just to...
Yanki and Brit in the RTM Radio Network. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday. It is Friday.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
Great big throbbing paycheck.
I bet. Oh, hey, I'm not after that. Give me the other throbbing one.
Surprise!
Give me a throbbing member.
Weren't ready for that, were you? Well,
Shannon.
hello there, Shannon Annanen.
Yeah, Shannon's in the chat room.
Mrs. Dave, the lovely cruise queen of the world. Mr. Dave, the king of the cruise.
Mr. Dave, her govern ass, Mrs. Dave.
John Chico.
Yes, Mr. Chico.
Buongiorno. Bonjour. You know what I mean. Hey, what's going on? Forget me.
And bloody Chris, why hasn't he maked it into the chat yet?
I
He's been
don't know.
pestering for about 2 hours for a show, and then he's bloody late.
I don't
Typical.
know. I don't know. And there's Robert Brown. Hello, Robert.
Eating chili cheese fries and listening to the Yankee and the Brit. Can it get any better at all?
Chili cheese
No.
fries. You spelled Yankee wrong, Robert.
Yeah.
That's my name you're talking about. Don't forget it.
Let's face it, though, we
You
can
know, as
call
I
you
go,
anything.
don't make me say it again.
Don't make me say it again.
That's right. So anyways, here we are.
Think.
Friday night. As usual, nothing to say. Nothing
Absolutely
to add.
nothing. We're getting like Dave Summers. Nothing intelligent to talk about at all.
No. Rants maybe, but nothing intelligent to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about today when I said I might talk about that on the show, but not, politics?
Nothing intelligent. Her.
It's a post about my candidate, Gary Johnson, because I'll tell you, I don't care. He's pissed because this fucking reporter kept calling illegal immigrants, And I understand where he's coming from. They're illegal technically, but, he's just trying to show some fucking respect to these people. They're not all criminals. They're not all rapists. They're not all bad. I live around them. I work around them. I talk to them. They're all over Texas, Dallas, everywhere, They're not bad people. Yeah, you got your bad people, but you got a lot of bad people in the white community, a lot of bad people in the black community, a lot of people in the friggin' Palestinian communities and Korean and everything else. It's no different than anybody else. I don't know, just don't get what the big focus is on just Mexicans. Is it because they're across the border and we, in our minds, do we think that because there's an ocean between us and other countries they can't get here? They do. They get on a plane and come over here all the time.
All the time.
I understand where Gary Johnson's coming from. Give him some fucking respect, and they might even be nicer. Stop treating people like shit. Yeah. Just because I do it doesn't mean everybody else has to do it.
Yeah, what he said.
So there. Now I feel better. Not much, but a little. All right. That's not related to Dan, right?
What?
Joyce? Doesn't Dan spell his name the same way? Dan Looney?
Oh, no.
Not to be confused with John Rooney.
It's a customer that's just bought some truckers had enough T-shirts off us.
Oh, well done. All right. Gotta love it. Hey, thanks, guys, for the short orders and stuff. It's awesome.
Yes, you guys are the breastest ever. Fact.
Guaranteed fact. guys are actually
We've got some crackling going on.
crackling.
Is that like pork crackling, like pork scratchings?
I don't know. I don't hear anything but the fan and the air conditioner.
Maybe.
Supposedly it's supposed to cool off by tomorrow
Maybe have a
morning.
listen.
So, God, I hope so. We're supposed to get rain. Of course, that's kind of up in the air now. They keep talking all this shit. We're supposed to get nice and cool. We're actually supposed to be down to 50-something Sunday night, maybe.
It may.
That's going to be
I don't know, I
badass.
have
Blue
my
jeans
headset
and
in.
flannel shirts.
You haven't even got a flannel shirt. Hey,
The hell I don't.
I think the crackling might be your end, Shannon, because I've just listened to it and there's no crackling going on over here.
Put your legs together and see if that noise goes away.
Yeah. Maybe it's bunghole.
Maybe. Is he ripping them over there or something?
Yeah.
If he ripped a good one, that could be crackling. It could be an echo or something, sound effect kind of stuff. Okay, she's gonna put her. She said she's gonna put her legs together so the sound, see if the sound goes away.
Or maybe it's when he strokes his beard. We saw him on that video stroking his beard, and
I don't think that's all he was
I bet there's all
stroking.
sorts of crap in his beard off his hands.
I don't think
and
that's
I
all
bet
he
it's
was
all
stroking,
crackly
though.
every time he moves it. What?
I don't think that's all he was stroking.
No,
You didn't see the other hand in the camera, did you?
And if he keeps swapping hands, he's
Hi,
going to go
Kim.
rusty beard. Kim Schmidt's in the chat room. We got your order today. We will be getting them out to you very, very shortly. You guys are the bestest ever,
I know,
ever,
right?
ever. The
Her-
bestest customers in the world.
Her titties are going to look nice in that little thing.
Oi!
I'm in one of them moods. I'm all wound up. Don't fuck with me again. Everybody gets picked on tonight.
And that little tiny T-shirt that we was doing, ain't that the cutest? Little tiny T-shirt.
That is cute,
with the
yeah.
little
I think
country
that's going to
boots
look
on.
awesome. I hope that whoever's wearing that has jeans on and cowboy boots and a
Yeah.
little cowboy hat. That's going to kick ass.
Yeah, we need a picture with the little cool kid in the cool Yankee and the Brit shirt.
Yeah, pose him in front of something like, a nice background, a solid background of some sort somewhere, and we'll use that. I'll make a little poster out of it.
He could be like a supermodel.
That'd be
for our
awesome.
shirts.
That's a cool shirt, though. I love it. But it was very small. Jeez, I laid it on
Yeah,
the
so
I laid it on the shirt press and it disappeared. I couldn't find it. Where'd it go? All right. So, anyways, we're here. We got music. We're ready to rock. You want to rock to something? Let us know, of course.
Ooh, what about some of that?
Yeah, what you want that?
Uh-huh.
Rock. Okay, we can do that. Other than that, I say let's jam. What do you say, wife?
Let's do it now.
All right, we're doing it right now.
Rock out with your cock out. Get a boner and have fun this weekend. Go enjoy yourself. Go rub one out on the bumper of your car. Shoot paste all over the fucking thing. Then go listen to the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network. Happy fucking Friday.
When we're young, we say girls, girls, girls. Yeah, baby. When we're older, we say, fuck, girls, girls, and more fucking girls. Go away.
Hey,
There
the
she
girls.
goes. She's out of here. Yankee and the Brit, RTM Radio Network 724 on a Friday night, rockin' right. We're doing what we got to do. That's play to rock and roll. That's what we're doing, playing rock and roll. Got a request for John Chico over here. He's ready to do some partying. Journey, and I'll be all right without you, live with the Yankee and the Brit.
Oh, yes, I'll be yanking that off later.
Oh, hello, Lee Godfrey. What's going on, man? Oh,
Whose
right.
time, Dave says.
Who did what?
Dave says, I went and bought a year's supply of condoms today. It was a 12-pack.
Of course, it's always in a 12-pack.
One for every month of the year.
If I'm going to buy anything, it's going to be in a 12-pack, or I'm not buying it.
Well, you get 12 and there's 12 months of the year.
That's probably too many in your case. You should have got a set of condom lights. Anyways, Dave, I got a tune for you here lined up.
Should have got yourself a 4-pack, Dave. Save yourself a bit of money.
There you go. There you go. Something else I was going to say, and of course now I forgot.
Oh, today, all day today, I've been planning on doing something, and then I forget about it. And then
Forget
and then
about
it
that.
bugs me.
That's not important.
Then
That's
it
not
bugs me.
important. What is important
What's
is switch
important?
over to your page and tell them what's going on.
What's going on?
Matt.
Oh,
see, she can't remember
yes.
shit.
See, and that will have played on my mind all night.
That's
so
why
I
we go by
remembered it.
Yankee and the Twit.
Matt Van Hossen. We're going to play one of his tunes tomorrow night just to tease you a little bit. We are going to have him on the show on the 17th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be on at 7 as we normally are, but he's going to come on at 8 and join us. Great country music. Oh, you guys are going to love it.
I guess he's a friend of Lance Stinson's, right?
I don't know. All I said was that Kelly deals with his dealings. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, Kelly that looks after Lance Stinson, she contacted me last night and told me about this guy.
Which was very nice of her. Thank you, Kelly.
Yes, Kelly, thank you. Matt Van Hossen. And he's, I think he's got a similar style to Lance, I'd say, and his voice is just as yummy as Lance's singing voice. So,
got some great music,
yes.
I know that.
Yeah, we cannot wait.
I didn't have to
him
listen to
on.
30 seconds of it, and I knew I was going to like it.
Oh, what was it yesterday I was listening to? Shannon sent me something yesterday.
Yesterday.
And it was 16 seconds.
All your troubles seem so far away.
I couldn't listen to 16 seconds of something that Shannon sent
Now
me.
you're married and your troubles will stay. Okay, sorry.
Chris, it was Matt Van Fossen.
There goes Chauncey to water his tomato plant.
Ah, where is the chat?
See him
room
right
gone?
there? Ah, there's my daddy.
Mr. B!
Are you kidding? He can't hear you when you're standing next to him, much less when you're yelling at him.
Here he is. Just put the tune in the chat room. We're going to play some of his stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, I got a couple of his
wait.
tunes. Very cool stuff. You're going to like it.
Oh, Robert, you're going to have to start choosing some new songs. We're playing the same shit every week in, week out. Got to start choosing some new stuff. And you, Dave.
And speaking
All
of new
Dave
stuff,
wants to hear
you
is
got a request for
Seasons
John
in the
Chico
Sun.
coming up, another AC/DC tune, so stand by for that.
AC/DC.
Right.
Them bulgers prancing around on the stage in those tight leather pants.
The bulges?
Yeah, have you seen them when they're on the when they're
Not
on the
really
stage?
something I look at.
Well, what can I say? I'm a perv.
I don't know. Okay. So anyways, here's one for Mr. Dave. Take me to the river. Yanki and the Brit. Friday night, rocking it right. AC/DC live with the Yanki and the Brit.
The RTF
By request from Robert.
radio. I wish AC/DC would shut up then with the guitars. We were just about to talk and then they started up again. Hey, let's say hello to Judy Van Winkle. She just commented on my post and says she loves our show.
Is it
she's
Judy?
Yeah, Judy Van Winkle.
Hi, Judy.
She's obviously not heard a lot of us because she's still tuned in.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, we do like the hillbilly version of that song.
Yeah, that's by Steven Seagal's, I think. Steven Seagal, however it is. Hello, Mr. Make. Sir.
Hey, Chris maked it into the chat room an hour late.
Yeah, he
Where
slept
was
through the
your
damn
note?
wake-up call. What the hell was that? Trumpets sounding, reveille playing, and where the hell were you at?
Yeah, where was your note as well? So you were
He said I was
Despicable.
watching The Magic Christian. Oh, heal, boy, heal. All right, let's move on over here. We got some requests to take care
We
of.
have some rock to do.
Lee's grooving down the highway somewhere in this country of ours. He wants to jam.
I did.
So let's do some Fairies Wear Boots and Black Sabbath by request here for Mr. Lee Godfrey, who's out there trucking across the highways and byways of America.
You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM radio network. You heard me, goddammit? You understand what I'm saying to you?
By request from Lee Godfrey, out there trucking across the highways, Fairies Wear Boots and Black Sabbath. How'd that feel? That get you a couple more miles down the road? Yay! Oh my God, you guys are so funny. Kevin wanted to know if a gay man hits a woman, would it still be considered a man hitting a woman? Well, yeah, I would say so. Because if he's had his parts hacked, then he's not a man anymore. But then again,
but he didn't say a transgender. He just said a gay man. I
right?
mean,
Exactly. So, anyways, I was looking at that another way too, because when I was younger, a man should never hit a woman. I was all about that. Then as I got older and I met different women over the years, some of those bitches deserve a good slap in the cocksucker. So, before you can really say anything, why did the guy hit the woman in the first place? Did she cause him to do it? Did he do it just because he's an outright dick? or dickless.
Now
or
you're looking too deep into things. That
I
question
know,
today,
but
you said
still,
I look too deep.
You know, you
into.
can't ask the question without a good reason behind it. I mean, so he hit her. Why? Did he have a good reason to hit her? Did he hit her for no reason? Did she say, "Oh, you're gay," and he didn't like it, so he punched her? I mean, you know, what's going on here? So, you know, you can look at it a couple of number of different ways. I guess. Oh, excuse me. Peach Schnapp's talking. So anyways, well, if a dyke means the same over here as it does in England, then yeah, he's still a man and she's still a woman. Right. So if she's a dyke and he's a gay and they get in a fight, the little boy's trying to put his finger in the hole to stop the leak, I guess. You get that at all? I know it's a stretch of a joke, but do you get that at all? You know, the little Dutch boy trying to stop the whole leak in the dike? Never mind. I know. Way out there. Stop rolling your eyes. All right.
No.
By request for Chris Shahart, A Testament and Native Blood.
That was a trumper. Oh, listen again.
That's disgusting.
You did that, you arsehole.
How do you know? It sounded like it come from your arse.
I was trying to take all the glory for that one. All right, let's do it again.
Can you do another one?
Yeah, ready?
You can,
arsehole.
can't you?
Look, you are being too loud down the microphone, and these guys can't hear my musical talent.
All right, I'll shut up this time. See if you can pop off one more.
Yeah.
Go.
Whether the weather be cold, whether the weather be hot, whatever the weather, I got the weather, whether you like it or not.
RTM Radio weather.
Hello, Randy and Donna. Here's a look at your Bell's Texas 7-day weather forecast. Clear skies early this evening, then increasing clouds after midnight. Low is 73. Winds from the south at 10 to 20 mile an hour. Chance of rain 60%. Tomorrow, a 60% chance of rain and thunderstorms. High of 81. Low is 59. Sunday, sunny and clear. High of 87. Low is 66. Monday, sunny and clear. High of 91. Low is 70. Tuesday, sunny and clear. High of 91. Low is 70. Wednesday, mostly sunny. 20% chance of rain. High of 92. Low is 69. And for Thursday, 60% chance of rain and thunderstorms. High of 88. Low is 68. Currently outside the RTM radio studios, barometric pressures at 29.84, winds from the south at 10, humidity 58%, and under clear skies, it's 86 degrees with a heat index of 91. From the 96.7 FM SoftNet 1 Weather Center in Daytona, I'm Samo. Now let's get ready to rock out with Randy and Donna on the RTM Radio Network.
Well, I know damn well somebody requested Testament, so there it is. I thought it was Chris Shahart, but I went back to look and I couldn't find it because Donna told me that's not what you were supposed to play, but I played it anyways because it seemed like that was the right one, but I played The Weather, which Samo would put that great tune at the end of it, and I didn't realize that, and it was supposed to be Testament, but I ended up putting Testament in, and I knew it was for Chris, but I
Let me tell you what happened. Chris asked for Hardwire.
I know he did, but somebody, and I thought it was Chris, also asked for Testament.
Let me finish.
No, I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Chris asked for Hardwire, and then you said, and when you announced it, you said that was for Lee Godfrey, and then you went and played your Testament song and said that was for Chris.
How fucking important is it? You guys want to rock? We're rocking, goddammit. Guy's got so many requests coming in here I can't keep up. It's beautiful. Let's go over here and rock some more, don't you know? It is Metallica and Hardwired. By request from
Chris.
Okay, because Lee Godfrey's got some requests lined up over in here, too. I'm trying to get to those. Lee, I didn't forget you, buddy. Just keep jamming gears and put that bitch in the wind, and we'll be along with you here in just a wee little bit, don't you know?
Yes, Chris, it's a 10-gallon. We rode through Texas with a 10-gallon hat.
And Shannon's got a request in here for some Ozzy. We're going to kick that bitch into high gear here in just a bit. Hang in there, folks.
You're listening to Yanki and Brit, Rockin' Friday night.
You rolling with the Yankee and the Brit and the RTM radio network. You understand me?
An Iron Butterfly in Gata de Vida, which originally was known as In the Garden of Eden. But they stumbled on this, thought it was cooler, so they left it that way. Anyways, let's rock. Yes, sir. Now, there's some rock and roll for you. For Shannon. Kevin, out there headed to the house, I believe. Should be going in that direction by now. Yanki and Brit, RTM Radio Network, Friday Night Rockin' Right, doing it up so tight.
I just seen a post online, and I can't bloody find the thing now. But apparently in 1961, there was 10 meteors that arrived in Bells.
10 meteors arrived in Bells.
Let me see if I
They
can
set up
find
shop
the
there?
post.
Were they selling something? What do you mean they
know.
arrived? Did they hit the ground or what?
Yes. Oh, it was on your wall. I didn't realise it was on your wall. Yeah, I just saw it on the feed.
What the hell's it doing on my wall?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even have that open during the show very often. What?
On this day in 1961 at 10:08 p.m., a fireball was seen passing northward through the sky just east of the Fort Worth, Dallas region. It hit the ground near Bells in Grayson County.
Here. I thought you meant in England.
No, some 10 ounces of rare... Oh, what does that say? Help me out here. Big words.
Some 10 ounces of a very rare carbonaceous chondrite was retrieved from the meteorite over a 6-month period. Only about 20 ounces of this substance had been known previously to fall in the world. Texas has had at least 9 cases of falls, meteorites recovered from a witnessed fireball. By an unusual coincidence, the fall near Bells was the second to occur in northeast Texas, within approximately 100 miles of each other, and within a period of a little over 100 days. An 18-pound chondrite had fallen in a backyard near Marshall shortly before 10:30 p.m. on May 30th, 1961. A detonating fireball, September 9th, 61, over northeast Texas resulted in a fall of meteorites. By a prompt survey and long continued search, some 7 fragments totaling about 10 ounces were retrieved along a line some 4 miles long near Bells in Grayson County in Texas, and that's where we live. Well, that's very interesting. We'll
I saw those, and I was like thinking it was here and now.
I know, look at that. They're 1/4 inch, maybe, is the biggest piece.
Wow. Well,
How the hell do you go out and find that shit when it's that small?
Yeah, no.
Can you see Holmes crawling around out there with his magnifying glass?
And how'd you know there was only 10?
Could have been thousands, you know.
Here's
We only
one.
found 10, though.
Here's another one. Oh, there's an ant on your table.
An ant?
There's an ant in my kitchen. What am I gonna do?
Oh, little bastard. Oh,
The baby
crunch.
one as well.
Oh, it's a flea. It's a
was
flea.
not.
It was. He hopped. Ants don't hop. That's a flea.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck that little bastard. Fingernailed him in half. You're done, bitch. End of story.
And we got a stink bug in here earlier. That's
I got
2.
fleas.
I found 2 stink bugs in here.
I got fleas.
I know you have.
I know we got to bomb this place one of these days, but I hate to do that. Then you got to cover everything or clean everything up. Oh, it's such a pain in the ass. But we need to do it, really. All right, where were we? It's been 2 years this place has been here. I'm surprised we don't have any other kind of bugs crawling around in there. It's Texas, baby. All right, let's move on over here. One for John Rooney. How's that sound? Let's see. What have we got here? Lovendo, backwards R. I don't know what any of that stuff means, but I know it's always good jams and cute girls. So are you ready to rock on, dear?
Let's do it.
We're doing it right here. Wow! You should see that chick in that guitar solo. Holy shit, where do those little girls learn to jam like that? Japanese. Awesome stuff. God damn, I was watching that chick jam that guitar. Thought she was going to break the strings, man. She was tearing it up. Way to be, baby. Way to be. Good
Look
tune, John.
Who is come in the chat? Our very own porch monkey.
Well, hello there, you porch monkey. I mean, porch honky. What's going on? Hi,
Me and
Deborah.
Randy have both went over to the cassette player today.
Hi, Sandy.
We went over to the cassette player today and we took that cassette out of the pork chunky and we jumped up and down on it until it was no longer workable, didn't we?
You know, Lee, if you saw the video, I don't know. I understand what you mean about the voices, but still, if you saw the video, man, I'm telling you, they were jamming some shit, boy. Hello, Christopher Pierce.
I'm not over keen on the squeaky voices. Some of them sound ever so squeaky. I'm not over keen on that. But the music itself is absolutely awesome. You know,
Yes,
those girls can
yes,
jump.
Deborah. It is Friday now.
It is Friday. You know, last night she posted
The girl
on
was having some
Facebook
issues.
something like she thought it was Friday morning, so she posted up a nice message about Friday morning.
Nice big post,
I just
fancy
said
pictures. Good morning, happy Friday, everybody. It's like,
yeah,
hey,
it was like,
whoops.
hey, it's Thursday.
Well, she'll get a grip. Anyways, that's some awesome shit. You got to check it out, Lee, really, to appreciate it. But still, if you'd have saw that girl playing that guitar, man, you'd have shit yourself. That's some wicked stuff, I gotta tell you. Oh, well. Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Let's move on here with some American kick-ass rock and roll, shall we? It's Ozzy. Oh, we're...
It's Friday!
Get out of that left lane, damn it. You ain't ready to pass anybody yet.
Yeah, bungle.
Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network, rocking it across the continent, baby. Look at him go. Hammer down, son. Keep her going. All right, by request, Leonard Skinner and a Simple Man. This will slow things down a little bit.
You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network. Don't make me say it again.
Flick the bick, baby. And the crowd went wild.
It's going to take 30 years. You know, there's just so many great ones. So we're going to get in as many as we can tonight. We thank you so much for coming.
All right, you get into all you can later on, man. We're going to go over here and do a little more rocking and rolling. Got a request for some Bad to the Bone. I think you want George Thorogood and not ZZ Top, by the way.
Bad.
So that's what we're going to play, is George Thorogood, Bad to the Bone. I still got some Iron Maiden lined up for Lee out there, who's, as far as I know, still trucking across the country.
He's bowling down the road.
Then, of course, Kevin and Shannon are over there having themselves a hell of a time. It's still light where you guys are. There's far enough west it's still daylight.
Can you believe, live on video, Bungholio was having a good stroke of his ginger thing.
Kevin, I got to tell you how freaky that looks when you turn your head and look toward the passenger window over there. And you stroke your beard because it's just a silhouette of you. It's like just, you know, you're all dark and you can see the outside real nice and bright, but you can't see you, just your outline, and you're just stroking that puppy and just stroking it down the highway.
He's got more of a pointy chin than you have.
I think that little cone on the end of his friggin' knob there makes the difference. That's quite the beard you got
Stay
going
out of
there.
that left lane.
Yeah, what's the matter with you?
Get
out of that left lane, damn it, you and your 68-mile-an-hour Volvo. Get out of there. All right, anyways, let's go on over here. Deborah wants to hear some Bad to the Bone.
Bad.
That's all, folks. All right, here we go. Let's do it, man. Let's get her done.
You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit, scumbag. You are the lowest form of fucking hammered whale shit I've ever seen. On the RTM Radio Network. Don't fuck with me again, pile.
It's Friday!
Wow, 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 wow. You're welcome, Deborah. Yankee and the Brit.
You are
God damn, rocking that shit tonight, baby.
Jamming our
I like
asses
it.
off.
So long as you're wearing undergarments, I can't stand no more stroking tonight, bunghole. Already put me off my crumpets.
Yeah, Sandy says it's about talking about prank calling, and Anna says, well, so long as you're wearing undergarments.
You're off your bloody crumpets already anyways.
Yeah, yes, I am. Do you remember our 2-year argument about the difference between a crumpet and
I
an
do,
English
and then you
muffin?
came over here and proved me wrong.
I did. I was like, can you throw it in the door and make it bounce?
But I proved you right, because you admitted that the English muffins tasted better than the crumpets.
Oh, I've always thought that, though. Yeah, but you just didn't understand that in the UK, you know, they sell muffins and crumpets, and I was like...
Are the English muffins like the Thomas ones that we get?
Yeah, just the English muffins are just like the ones that you get at McDonald's.
Same flavor, more or less?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never been there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But she kept showing me pictures of crumpets, and I looked online and everything, and it's like, it looks just like a Thomas English muffin. But then when she brought some with her, and I took a bite of one, it's like, I'll stick with the Thomas English muffins. Those are pretty dull.
Yeah, but I don't think they're quite as dull as what they you know, I'd brought them all the way from England to America, and they were in my case for about 4 days because we spent a few days away before we got here, and then when we finally tried them, probably about a day after I got in the cabin, you know, they just weren't the same. I think they sweated a bit in the packet.
Right.
Maybe.
Ruh-roh, that's for John. That's next, by the way. I forgot I unloaded it. I had to put it back over there. All right, so I still like the Thomas English muffins. Those things are awesome.
I kind of like them both. I like crumpets with cheese spread on, but I can't really find a decent cheese spread in America.
You can't even find friggin' crumpets over here.
Can't find anything that I like. No, in fact, what's that pizza?
Larry clock.
Larry's going off. Larry's going off.
Is that
kind of
like cornhole in his beard?
Yeah, Larry. There's bunghole in his beard. Larry going off on the wall and making a mess. John Rooney now going off on the wall and making a splatter over there. And
Check
then
it out.
And then there's you rockers that are jamming out and getting all your bloody jizz all over your bloody car bonnets.
Yeah, I love those Thomas English muffins, man. And they're only $2, so that's fair for a package of those things. I love them. Douche that bitch with lots of butter and then put some grape jelly in the middle of it.
I like I do. What's that pizza that we have? That brand of pizza?
DiGiorno.
I really like that pizza.
You don't like the
Really
cheese-filled
nice.
crust, though, do you?
I do. No, I do. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's just I don't want to eat too much cheese, you know.
Well, you don't have to shit for 2 or 3 days. You eat enough of it.
I know, but I get.
Yeah, but you can get
poorly.
something done.
I get sore if I have too much cheese.
See, now Shannon likes to eat muffins. So does the carpet actually match the drapes?
I know she's got way too much information tonight.
I'm telling you. Gotta love it, right?
What else do I like? I found something else that I like.
Over here?
Yeah.
In this country?
Those.
Me.
They're like animal-shaped crackers, not the
Oh,
ones.
the
with,
chocolate
not,
ones.
Yeah, not the ones with all the icing on. They're like a plain cracker. They do like a vanilla one and they do a chocolate one in a blue packet.
Lee says that's why they taste like dirty undies.
Very nice.
You talking about Shannon's muffins? No, the carpet don't match the drapes, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I do like the stuffed crust one. It's just there's just too much cheese, I guess. I try not to have too much dairy because it just makes me sore. I get really poorly.
You realize as you get older, Shannon, the carpet turns gray, just like the drapes do.
And then everything will match.
I've never seen a woman with a gray bush. I wonder if that happens, really. Or does that stay brown forever in your hair?
Well,
just
you know,
dies,
I used to have
changes?
this. I used to have this neighbour that used to tell me a little bit too much information, and she used to say, "Well, I went to see the gynecologist today," and she's like, "Put your legs up in the air," and then she says, "What do you think I am? A vase?" But anyway, yeah, that's the kind of conversations things she used to tell me about. And then she says, "Well, you don't need to worry about shaving down there, Donna. You know, it all kind of just comes out itself." I'm like, woohoo!
You mean eventually it'll come out in handfuls?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Donna's the one that had the ones Donna had in her bag. Oh, okay, gotcha.
What? Oh my!
Lee said that's why they taste like undies.
Yes, sir.
Look at Shannon's little expression here. Duh.
Like that.
It looks exactly like it. She's got gray carpet and gray drapes. Oh, well. Gray drapes. Oh, that's grape ape. Sorry. All right, so good night, Sandy, wherever you may be.
Night, love.
Bye-bye, love. Thanks for stopping, shopping, and hanging out with the Yanki.
No,
and the
Larry,
Brit.
Larry said it comes out and it turns white. Does it turn white? Is it in that order? You know, does it come out? Does it turn white after it's come out?
No, that doesn't make any sense, you dumbass.
Or-
It's got to be white and get
or
old
does
and then fall
Does
out.
it turn out? Does it turn white and fall out?
So that means on white people it just disappears, right?
Maybe.
Even if it's there, you can't see it?
Maybe Larry's got some underpants that he collects, that he puts on and collects his hairs when they go turn white and fall out.
Jeez, here's a bag of curlies for you. Not to be confused with Arby's curly fries. Which if I ever
Oh, my
find one in a
gosh.
bunch of Arby's curly fries, I'll stop eating there.
You guys are telling me way too much information tonight, especially you, Larry.
I did not know that. I'm going to have to look that up just to be sure somebody's
Drop
not
your pants, husband.
jerking my chain. I still got plenty.
I want to see if your pubes are white.
It's red.
Red like the dick on a dog.
All right, now, shall we go over here for some music?
I guess so, because we're just digging ourselves deeper and deeper in a big randy-shaped hole.
I know, right? Well, anyways, Lee wanted to hear some Iron Maiden, so let's do some Iron
Rock
Maiden.
out with your cock out. Get a boner and have fun this weekend. Go enjoy yourself. Go rub one out on the bumper of your car. Shoot paste all over the fucking thing. Then go listen to the Yanki and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network. Happy fucking Friday. Jam out with your clam out. Hopefully it's shaved so you don't have to fucking shoot the hairs out.
You don't have to shoot the hairs out. They'll fall out on their own. I'm telling you, talking about shredding up a damn guitar. I can't even believe that. I see that. That group right there, Bandmade, has 3,089,857 views and one more like from me because that shit is badass. I'm telling you. It's crazy. I love getting turned on to new music, and John has turned us both on to some wicked friggin' rock and roll shit. I'll give him that.
Yes, yes.
Once in a while he slips off the edge and plays some of that sissy stuff, but most part, it all kicks ass. That's some beautiful shit right there.
Hey, you there, boy. Help me
Yeah,
with...
I got your fucking boy right here. What?
Help me with this reading. You know what I'm like with reading. Did you see that story today?
Officers were not prepared for this nightmare scene. Yes, I did read that part of that.
I just could not believe it. It says when South
She's
Carolina...
a fucking whore.
Yeah, when South Carolina police were called out to a pregnant woman's home, they arrived on a scene that they weren't mentally prepared for, and they will unfortunately never forget it. The emergency call resulted in the 8 months-along pregnant mother behind bars and her 3 children clinging to life. The child that sparked the call on Tuesday was a 2-year-old boy who was found unresponsive in his bedroom with obvious signs of abuse. The deplorable conditions in the decrepit mobile home were abusive enough that his wounds made it all the worse. His 25-year-old mother, Savannah Victoria Morgan, first told the cops that the boy had choked on some chips when she changed her story. But then she changed her story when the injuries weren't consistent with her claim. The police had to make their way through heaps of trash and feces to get the child out and then get him airlifted to the hospital. Perhaps the most disturbing element was that the boy was subject to this wide array of dead and dying animals in bags and containers, as well as freely out in the open. There were 90 animals, including cats, dogs, rodents, reptiles, pythons, tarantulas. Sorting through the decay mix, 2 more children were discovered.
Can you believe that shit?
In a big pile of rubble, 2 more children were discovered as well.
The one little girl's barely alive, but I guess she's going to make
Age
it.
1 and 2, who were removed from Morgan's care and picked up by the Department of Social Services. The original 2-year-old boy in question was covered in bruises, nearly every part of his body displaying clear signs of having been beaten. How in the world can you beat a baby? I mean, it's still a baby at 2 years old,
Fucking
as far
idiots.
as I'm
That's why they're
concerned.
fucking mentally decrepit losers.
Yeah, when Morgan was questioned about it, she ditched the chip lie and then said that she had accidentally dropped the child. His markings told a more sinister tale of having suffered...
You don't drop a baby and it ends up with fucking beat-up marks all over
Yeah,
its
his
body.
markings told a more sinister tale of having suffered sustained beatings by either Morgan or her man, who was nowhere to be found at the time. And animal control was called out to the ramshackle hellhole to remove the graveyard of dead animals, along with rescuing... what does that say?
That is emaciated.
Emaciated dogs that were chained up outside. Officers described the children and the living conditions combined with all the abuse as the worst they had ever seen in all their careers. I've never seen anything like it in my 20 years of doing this. It said it's horrible disbelief of what I've just witnessed.
It's pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah, and it is, and it actually gets worse. It really gets worse as you read more into it. I'll post the link in the chat. It's just disgusting. I just cannot believe it.
Yeah, believe it. It goes on all the time.
This is why I never...
It also goes on to say that nobody ever reported it, so obviously somebody else knew this. The dad was gone, but they arrested him too because he's part of it because he didn't do anything to stop it. You know, even if he didn't... It says in there too that even if he didn't touch that baby or lay a hand on it, he's still responsible. And that's good because he should be. He should have said something. If he left because it was that bad or she was that much of a friggin' worthless piece of shit, he should have left, but he should have called child services and said, go take my kids away from them. And if he was a nice guy, he might have got the kids, but still, it's fucking bullshit.
I did wonder how much exactly the dad know about it. You know, if, say, for example, he left, if the youngest child was 1, he could have left 18 months ago and all this could have happened, after, the dad might not have necessarily have even known about it. I mean, there's lots of times where it happens where the dad doesn't have a clue what's going on in the house. So I honestly don't know, but I never click on any links on Facebook, and one particular reason I just clicked on this link and I felt sick to read
and see
it.
what you got.
Yeah.
You learn to stay away from them.
Yeah, the one time I click on a pissing link, I just could not understand it. My brain can't even fathom
It's
it.
insanity. So now, what would you rather hear, rock or one of those stories?
Let's get on a tune.
Let's do it.
Before I step on my soapbox.
Kevin and Shannon wanted to hear some CCR, so baby.
Rock and roll so cool, you should probably wear a helmet.
The best in Texas, RTM Radio.
CCR, better run through the jungle. You ever watch Zoo? That's running through the jungle.
Hey guys. Yeah, we've been enjoying Zoo, but don't let me forget to tell you about Speak Like a Pirate. Yeah, we've been enjoying the Zoo. We've been watching it every week, haven't we?
I know, it's
Not
pretty wild.
bad.
That was quite an ending.
Not bad at all.
Totally
What happened? I can't remember now.
Totally unimpressed. They left it, remember, a few years later? And Abe was at the church, or at the school was closing. It was the last school because there was no more kids to go to it.
Yeah.
And he ran into, what's his name's daughter? I forgot his name now. The
Clementine.
Scientist. Yeah, what's his name? No,
Mitch.
Mitch. Remember, he ran into his daughter, and she's all grown up now?
Yeah.
And she says the what did they call them? Not the hyenas, the
hybrids.
The hybrids had escaped and they're taking over, but she said Mitch is alive. So and then they left it at
and we
that.
all thought, yeah. Well, I've been thinking about that so much, and I think that I think that he maybe stabbed himself with that injection that gave him that ghost gene.
I bet he's all
so
fucking
that
mutated
animals...
up or something though, because
No.
I saw blood splatter.
Yeah, I did too, but I think maybe he injected himself before it got too bad. I mean, we didn't see what he was doing over there. He was working with those controls to sort that gate out, wasn't he? However, we didn't see whether he injected himself, and that might have been enough to keep those hybrids away from him, and it might have been enough to keep him alive. They might have bit him, but we didn't see
I don't know. You
what
saw
happened.
him fall down and one dragged him away.
Yeah,
so
we saw one drag him away.
He's got to be fucked up somehow.
So... yeah, but I think maybe he might have even injected himself again after to maybe get rid of the
Well, you know what?
thing. That's my little theory.
We got to wait a whole season now to find out.
We do.
Bastards.
But what else I wanted to say was that the 19th of September is Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Arr.
And
War.
we don't have a show on a Monday, so all your Talk Like a Pirate garbage stuff is going to be on the Sunday. So we're going to have a Talk Like a Pirate Sunday night.
That's right. We'll all be talking like a pirate.
might even-
The wanker banker, he cometh today.
So if you want to get out to us any pirate jokes, or if you want to make if you want to actually read a pirate joke to us, record it on your phones and send it over to yankyandthebrit@gmail.com. I'll put the address in the chat. You could even make up a pirate joke about someone that's actually in the chat. Have a bit of fun, get creative. If you want us to put sound effects to it, send it over to us.
It's me, pirate,
and,
it's me, pirate,
we'll have some fun.
And when I'm not swashbuckling and pillaging, I'm listening to random and dynamics on RTM Radio.
Ahoy, you lad. I'll be Captain First. Tell you about Talk Like a Pirate on RTM Radio. It'll be on September 19th. We want you to talk like a pirate. Record it and send it to Donna or Randaman. And we'll be playing it for everyone on Talk Like a Pirate Day. It is a national holiday, So come on, me hearties. Be like Captain Morgan, spice things up a little bit, and send us the copy of your voice talking like a pirate. Donna and I will be
Yanki and the Brit. Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. One for the lady across the pond, Michelle, and Pink. You and your hand.
That's you tonight.
No, that's Kevin.
You and your hand.
That's Kevin, him and his hand. The RTM Radio Network.
More rock, no problemo.
The Yankee and the Brit Show on RTM Radio.
wonder what Michelle's trying to say.
Just you?
Why do you request a song like that unless you're trying to send a message to
I
somebody?
know, that's why I said, is that for Craig? I said in the chat earlier, is that for Craig?
I get a feeling they're arguing.
Just you in your hand tonight, asshole. Take it or leave it.
Look at that, Len stopped in after a pint.
What's wrong with that,
Stopped
then?
for a pint of beer.
Yeah, hope he picked up somebody to take her home and tap her like a keg of Guinness.
Yanki and the Brit, some motley crew.
Maybe you're listening and not chatting.
Maybe you're plucking your eyebrows.
Maybe you're washing the dishes.
Maybe you're cleaning the toilet. But either way, it all goes down much better when you're jamming to the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network.
By request for our own Uncle Larry.
Yeehaw!
It's the Eagles.
Take it easy. DC, it's a long way to the top.
If you want some cock.
It's a long way up to the crow's nest, don't you know?
So we are out of here in about 8 minutes.
One more song to jam out of here
Yes,
yet.
one more song. And I just wanted to remind you guys, next Saturday, the 17th, now you guys have heard Lance Stinson on here. I think his music and his voice sounds very similar. So you guys are going to enjoy him. Matt Van Fossen, he's going to be joining us next Saturday at 8 o'clock Central Time. So you guys want to tune in. I'll tell you, he's fantastic. We've been listening to some of his tunes today. You guys are just going to love him. And also, there's going to be the Talk Like a Pirate Day show on the Sunday night. And then we're going to have the Hillbilly Express on the Wednesday, the Trucking Roundup show on the Thursday, and then you get to rock out with your big fat cock out.
And
on
with
the
that being
Friday
said,
night
one more
and a
tune for the
country
night
on
by
a
request
Saturday
from Mr. Make It's Crashing.
Doug Pinnick
on the RTM Radio
Network.
Yes, sir.
Look who's in the chat room.
That's kicking it, Mr. Make.
Knickers is in the chat. I cannot
Knickers, baby,
believe
what's
it.
going on,
We
man?
have missed our very own Hoovian, haven't we?
How are you, mate?
Yeah, we have missed you so much. Danny's been in quite a bit. You know, I keep saying to Danny, go and drag Knickers in by his ears.
We
but
thought maybe by some unfortunate accident that you got married and had kids and had to hide from the world or something. We kind of wondered what was going on
I
over there.
wonder what the hell's been happening to you. Oh, God. You know,
We
next
talked to
time
Jenny. We talked to Jenny more than we do him.
Yeah, next time you disappear for this length of time, me and Randy are going to come round and knock on your door and physically drag you in this chat room by your
I would
ears.
so love to show up at his door one day. He'd
Wouldn't it
fucking
be
blow
so
a fuse,
cool?
wouldn't he? Are you
Would it
kidding
be
me?
cool?
I'd love it. I'd think
You
I was
better be
having.
Knickers.
I would think I was having 2 pints.
And Knickers is so cool to hang around with, you know.
Probably
it
would have
just,
2
It
pints.
would be such a
Probably
good
have a
laugh.
whole keg.
Let's have a kegger.
Good
Oh.
deal. All right, very well. Well, we got to get out of here, man. Nice of you to stop by, Knickers, anyways.
Yes.
Nice to know you're all
3
right.
minutes
That's the main
before
thing.
the end of the pissing show.
Yes.
Yeah, you better come in tomorrow, otherwise we will.
Yeah, at least
You know,
come back and chat for a
there's
little bit.
Chris Make in the chat room. He will, if we send him over, you know, he's one of the heavies. If we send him over, he will drag you in this chat
will.
room by your knackers.
He will. He'll
Let
be one of
me
the
tell
illegal
ya.
aliens you'll be scared of.
And there's Michelle. You know, she's in Derby. You know, we can send her over to drag
She'll put a
you in
whooping
the
on
chat
your ass
room.
because she's got
She
Craig over
will.
there using his own hand tonight.
She lives just not very far from you, Knickers, so we can send Michelle over to you.
Hey, I'm a member of the Bourbon of the Month Club. I'll bring 2 bottles.
Not to worry. All right, we better get the hell out of here. About to run out of clock time.
Yeah, and all is the right with the world. 'cause
Love you
Knickers is
guys.
in
It was
the
a great
chat.
night, man. Glad to have everybody
Get
stop
away.
by and hanging out with us. All you inside the chat, all you outsiders out there hanging out and enjoying the tunage and the goofball shit. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, is country. We
And
will see you
tonight-
then.
Tonight, I am going to get laid and watch some Doctor Who.
Bullshit.
Ah,
I feel
fucking
like
well
crap.
am.
Anyway, say goodnight, Donna.
What is a Yankee?
Randy has a Brit.
The Yank was loud.
He didn't care how.
The Brit
Yanki!
The Yankee and the Brit.
You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit, scumbag. You are the lowest form of fucking hammered whale shit I've ever seen. On the RTM radio network. Don't fuck with me again, pile.